Yo, I lie. It's 1 in the morning right now. You know what I'm saying? A couple of hours I got work, but by the time I finish this video and edit it, I'll still get like 8 hours of sleep, so it's calm. But I wanted to talk to you about the state of streaming, right? People are really looking for, like, they're desperate to get more views, to get more attention instead of just letting it naturally happen. You know what I'm saying? If someone likes you enough, they'll watch you. If someone finds you entertaining, they'll watch you. And in the case of the person that we're going to talk about today, tylil, right? I feel like tylil is entertaining enough to where he doesn't have to do all of these shenanigans to, you know, get views, get temporary views, get temporary attention. You know what I'm saying? But he is trying purposefully get, purposefully trying to get, like, you know, artificial beefs to happen for the sake of attention, which is, for a guy who's supposed to be sincere, for a guy who's supposed to be, straight up, it's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? He also shows that he's pretty desperate right now. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I know for him it's a little bit different. He's probably not used to this because he's not a guy that really just came out of nowhere. This is a guy who essentially is part of, he's an affiliate of Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat, probably the biggest streamer in the world. I'll probably say second behind Speed, but like, again, that's crazy. I mean, the guy gets like 100,000 subs, if not more, every month. Do you know what I'm saying? He's extremely influential. I mean, just being an affiliate of Kai Cenat, he's made careers of like Ray's made a career of being an affiliate of Kai Cenat. Punga, Tylil has made a career of being an affiliate of Kai Cenat. You could even say Reggie, but then again, to be fair, even before Reggie started hanging out with Kai, I remember seeing a couple of clips of him on Instagram. So, you know what I'm saying? But like, the moment he got with Kai Cenat as well, yeah, his thing just skyrocketed. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not really on a bit too much. Shout out FDH, man. Makes great content. We're gonna react to his video about Tylil and what his situation is right now. And yeah, let's just get to it.
It's gonna motivate me because I ain't gonna lie, chat. I would be lying if I say it messed with me. It messed with me a little bit. It wasn't kind of discouraging. I would lie. I would be lying.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm tired. No. I'm gonna be honest. I'm tired of just. I'm tired of playing the bench. Sub me in the game, coach. Sub me in. Sub me in.
I never thought I'd see tylil at 1K views. So it seems tylil is getting mad backlash and even claims of falling off. But the thing is, I'm not really surprised. And honestly, people probably wouldn't be saying it if there wasn't a little truth to it, and if his actions didn't align with what people were saying. Seeking out internet beef just cause is moving like you're falling off. It seems like a desperate attempt at attention, because why would you seek out internet beef on top of it being virtual?
It doesn't seem like a desperate attempt at attention. It is a desperate attempt at attention. Like, he's doing it because he needs, like, something to get him back up. Do you know what I'm saying? Tylil is probably used to seeing like a steady rise, right, of viewers, subscriptions. I mean, he started streaming. He had Kai Cenat by his side, providing him whatever he needs. You know what I'm saying? So already he's not coming from a thing where he's like, oh, I've just started streaming out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing like 10 viewers, you're seeing 20 viewers, maybe even 1, 2, 3, and you're seeing that gradual growth. He just got it like that, and he's not used to the little bit of that fall off. So because of that, he's starting to be like, damn, like I'm taken aback now. Like I'm a little bit put off. He now needs to, now he's trying to find ways to get back up, and he's doing it the wrong way essentially.
pointless and purely for spectacle. If we're being honest, these new streamers can't even beef correctly. Unlike older beefs in the past when you had content creators writing diss tracks, now we got guys including deceased family members and trying to do lore accurate JJK jumpings just because their ego is hurt. So if someone is willing to put themselves in the environment where that stuff can happen, clearly there is a level of desperation. I don't make the rules, I just observe and tell my opinion. So today I want to talk about a guy who is seeking out internet beef because his views are a little low. You already know I'm the hood Socrates, so let's just start. Honestly speaking, the only reason I know of Tylil is because of him being affiliated with the Kai Cenat cinematic universe, which, you know, I'm not saying is a bad thing. I don't really care if people are put onto their fame or they're friends with famous people, but I will say the Kai Cenat stimulus does hit.
Yo, Kai Cenat, Kai Cenat didn't only buy this house for his friends and family, but he just came and gifted 1,000 subs. It's not a lot of niggas out there that's like that, you know what I'm saying? So everybody spam WKC.
But when these streamers,
which is also crazy. You know what I'm saying? For a guy to look at his resources and say, okay, let me put my peoples up as well, to fully even buy a mansion for another group. Do you know what I'm saying? And then to sub and to give them, you know, gifted subs, to, you know, essentially just give them a boost. That's insane. You know what I'm saying? And I can never, you know, try to say, oh, he got a head start because this and that. Because honestly, if you are afforded that, you run with it. You have to be grateful. You have to use that to your advantage. Even, you know what I'm saying? You avoid the critics and you just keep going. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Kai Cenat for that.
get put on by Kai, it's like signing their life away to a 360. Well, in a sense that when it comes to their success, it's going to be attributed to another man. And what I've noticed is that people in other streaming communities are going to be quick to say something. The DDG curse is real, even with Kai in their corners. Dick eating aside, this is what I mean. They posted a screenshot of Tylil at 1,000 viewers, and you got grown adult men saying the DDG curse is real. All this corny shit happened because Tylil has the biggest streamer in his corner. And this is also why I personally am not looking for no handouts. This has been a grind that started in my room and will end in my room. We're hitting 100K, facts. That aside though, I'll probably come back to this later. But what initially sparked this video's creation is this clip right here.
I'm doing a drama-a-thon. DRAMA/A/THON. Drama-a-thon. I want to take all the smallest creators and the biggest creators, and I want everybody to just beef for 30 days. Make up lies about one another, say the most. Everybody hurt each other feelings, and just do a beefathon and a drama-a-thon.
It's crazy for him to say that, especially because what just happened, you know, 4th of July and stuff, you know, guys trying to shoot fireworks into the people's houses, breaking into people's stuff. You saw the way Tylil acted, right? And now you're seeing him here talking about he wants to create a dramathon where everyone just beefs. And you heard what he said, beefs, make up lies about each other, even say the most ridiculous stuff about each other, all for the sake of content. We all know where this is going to go. Someone's going to take it too far, the other person's going to take it a little bit further, and yeah, guys say beef, or beef never leaves the internet. Brother, someone will make sure that it will. Someone will. It doesn't have to be you, it doesn't have to be next man, someone will. You know what I'm saying? And this isn't a good idea, and I don't believe it's an idea that's going to catch on because it's ridiculous and it is stupid, quite frankly.
Why should anybody care? You are so corny, suck. Cause that's how I'm feeling.
Honestly, it's stupid. And he even said it himself in the clip. He wants people to say hurtful things and beef for 30 days. What's the point? We just seen what happens when these streamers beef. Their true colors come out. I know I've been frequently referencing this, but it's hard not to. The Reggie beef was very telling on the state of streaming for me. Niggas can dead ass get away with bringing up deceased family members and nobody cares. We seen various people try to tear down one man because he stood on his morals. That's the state of streaming. A bunch of morally
Another great point as well. Just wanted to say that he made a great point there.
Compromised individuals. Nobody's standing for nothing. Nobody's willing to get up and be a man and say, hey, you should stop that. And even at a minimum, if these streamers aren't trying to cut ties, bro, check your friends. It's so easy to say, look, man, you're going crazy. Can you stop? That's all a nigga really be asking for, but these people still can't do that. And tylil wants to spend 30 days in an environment like that.
Because when I don't say something, I'm involved. When I do say something, I'm involved. When I say some shit that's speaking on a whole different topic, they twist it and make it something it's not. So now I'm directly saying, yes, I do want to have drama with somebody. I don't know who. Can I pick and choose who to have drama with? Because I'm tired of being left out. I'm tired of being.
You see what he just said though? Yeah, he said, "Oh, now if I don't say anything, I get involved. If I don't get involved." The true nature. He just told you what he really thinks. He wants to be involved. He wants to be involved. He's trying to act like, oh no, but when I say this, I get involved. When I don't say no, no. He wants to be involved. He's pushing that energy. He's attracting that energy towards him. He wants to be involved in beefs. That's why now he's coming out talking about some. I'm tired of being left out. Because he really wants to get in a beef because he thinks he'll elevate his career. It won't. It might end up even damaging it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Depending on how it goes, tylil might never reach the heights that he was at prior. I mean, making videos with Lato and them, man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Left out. Yeah, let me just involve myself. Why would I care? Why would I care? I don't want to watch from the sideline no more. I don't. Clout chasing? It's not me.
Now, according to him, he says he feels like the drama he's been in hasn't been of his own accord, and it's stuff that he personally was not attempting to be involved in. But if I'm remembering correctly, did he not willingly insert himself into the Reggie beef? Which, by the way, I actually respect that he chose to take Reggie's side. I only say it because he's contradicting what he's saying here. And there's also a clip of this nigga saying he doesn't even really want to be in drama for real. So I don't think that's his actual reason.
I'ma keep it a buck. I'm tired. No. I'm gonna be honest. I'm tired of playing the bench. Sub me in the game, coach. Sub me in. I'm not even gangster. I'm not gangster. That's why I love the internet beef. Because the internet beef, you could diss anybody, you could say whatever the you want, and that is never gonna transfer to real life.
It depends. It really does depend. I mean, the whole Reggie and DDG situation, it got to a point that my man was really even bringing up Reggie's dad. That's crazy. Like, how you gonna have another man's dad on your phone screen? Do you know what I'm saying? And the dad's passed away as well. I mean, for me, that's already a line that's already been passed. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You're disrespecting not only you disrespecting a family member, you're disrespecting the deceased family member. That's insane. So for tylil to think, oh, it will never really get to real life, I wouldn't be that naive if I was you, man. Really wouldn't.
That's why I love this. I love the internet drama, cause you can say whatever you want and that never transfer to real life. I keep calling me a fake demon. I never try to act like a demon. That shit don't transfer to real life.
And this shit's just mad corny. tylil is what, 25 years old, talking about he wants all the internet smoke? Bro, go start a family. Actually, nah, I'm just trolling. But seriously, why would you want to do that? Especially after he explained he just wants niggas to say a whole bunch of rude stuff for 30 days. Even if it doesn't transfer to real life, the current era of internet beef is so weird now. Nobody is really clowning or roasting or packing things that are actually pretty lighthearted in nature. They're doing things that spawn from the insecure ego. You got dudes flexing money, and actually, you got DDG clowning Reggie for making 100K, which was so crazy, so disconnected. Even DJ Ghost had to step in and speak on that bullshit.
I can see how much money you're making. Bro, you're barely touching 100 a month. Barely. Not if
Hold the up. DDG, what do you consider money, you rich? Hold the up, because if this nigga barely touching 100 a month, that means he's somewhere in between the 80,000, 90,000 range. Nigga, that's money. My nigga, that's making more money, listen to me, than 98% of the men in the United States, bro.
And that's off of essentially you streaming yourself to people. Guys making 80 to 90k a month, not a year. If a person was making 80 to 90k a year, he's successful to a certain extent. Do you know what I'm saying? He did something to get there, and 80 to 90k, that's more than enough for you to sustain yourself. A year. Reggie's seeing that a month. Most man don't, and when I say that a month, it's not, oh, you're making 9k a year, but you're receiving that in, in increments. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're not really seeing that 90k all at once. Reggie's seeing 90k in a month. In a month, he'll see that 90k. And for DDG to say, oh, like, you're broke, that really just shows you DDG's also on another level. If he's talking about 100k or he's broke, DDG must be making millions a month. Millions. No, because there's no way. And that really just shows you this guy has been making so much money for so long, well, for at least a period of 5+ years, to the point where he's disconnected from reality. And now he's talking about a guy making 100k, he's broke. That's crazy. That's insane. That just goes to show you these streamers, bro, they're not in the same atmosphere some of you man are in. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. So don't look up to these guys, bro.
That nigga get money. He didn't say you barely making 90,000 a month. He didn't say you barely making 80,000 a month. That nigga said you barely making 100. That nigga making bread.
Making fun of someone not making 100k a month, this stuff is getting soulless. This tweet encapsulates everything I feel, to be honest. A lot of the beefing feels real soulless because it's a bunch of rich people trying to quench their own boredom, not by doing normal things like, I don't know, reading or going outside, but by being questionable individuals. That's what makes beefing in 2025 egregious. Niggas not even making sense with the beef. People don't even got any real reason to beef. And then, on top of that, tylil is still acting like he's so innocent. It's really getting to a point, especially when he was just on stream with Reggie trying to enter the beef between him and DDG.
Yo, chat. TTT, I try my hardest to not get involved in it, and they still involve me. They still involve me every time, bro. I'm a man, gang. 6 foot tall, 6'4" wingspan, 2 guns. Hello. And mad of artillery.
Chill, Tata. Don't say too much to it, cause they know how you get. I ain't gonna lie. They know how you get. They know how you get. I'm telling you. Let's do it.
To be fair, he was talking about someone. He doesn't act gangster or anything. Now, this might just be a little joke thing, so I'm not even worried about that. But then again, yeah, man. Let's just be real, man. Tylil's been wanting to beef someone for time. He was just acting like, oh, nah, I don't wanna. He's been wanting beef for time because he thinks he'll take his career to the next level.
Once again, I actually applaud him for doing so. I'm just saying, nigga, keep it a bean. Stop contradicting yourself, which is what makes it slightly annoying. He is not consistent with his words. He claims he be trying to stay out the beef, but he also wants to do 30 days of beefing because whenever he does beef, it's not his fault. But the last time he was beefing with someone was because he also entered the beef himself. And that really all makes sense when you don't think about it. But the reason for all of this is apparently because people are telling tylil he fell off, and he ended up responding on live and it got clipped.
It's gonna motivate me, because I ain't gonna lie, chat, I would be lying if I say it messed with me. It messed with me a little bit. It wasn't kind of discouraging. I would be lying. You guys saying I fell off is going through one end out the other. I just signed with Nike.
I grew up here.
I just signed with Nike. So y'all saying I fell off, that goes through one end and out the other.
Not that.
But just my Twitch community,
Like OD.
it hit a little different when I think about and when I think about the track that we was on, you feel what I'm saying? I kind of fell a few steps back.
In my opinion, the nigga is clearly bothered.
That's what I was gonna say as well. He is bothered. He's talking about he's going out one hit, out the other. The fact that he's addressing it alone shows that, okay, listen, it's normal. Okay, he's a little bit bothered out. Like, I'm not seeing the same. I'm not seeing the same figures as I was before. That's normal, cool. But he's bothered enough to bring it up online, and he's bothered enough to act like he doesn't care to a certain degree, which he does, and that's normal to care, you know. But it would also be better for him if he was just all right, cool, figures aren't going down. All right, cool, that's fine. We'll continue going. What we're gonna do? You know what I'm saying? We'll just continue going. Eventually, it'll come back up. You know what I'm saying? That's all there is to it. But he's clearly bothered by it, and he's trying to act like it's not, and it might just make things worse for him.
Why earlier I said that can't be the real reason he's doing this. It can't be because he just wants to get into beef on his own accord, because he said it himself in that clip. Seeing the views drop discouraged him a little bit, which is all normal, that's fair, but this clip shouldn't exist because number one, bro, never let the internet know they bothered you. This clip exists because he felt like he had to address people saying he fell off. Let's keep it a band for a bit. Tylil is rich, so even if he fell off, which I'll get to later, it doesn't matter. If your family is eating and you're eating, words mean nothing. They should be null. So seeing this clip tells me a lot about where his head is at in terms of his relation to himself. Now, number two, tylil talking about the Nike deal was silly because, bro, once again, if that Nike deal did enough for him, he wouldn't have to talk about it in response to the fall off allegations. I feel like tylil speaking on it just gave niggas more ammo. They've already been saying he fell off. They're posting his view count, and now you got niggas saying stuff like this. Nigga tylil fell off so bad, he's trying to start shit. Now, I don't think it's as simple as that. My personal theory is that tylil's relation to himself and his success is probably a minor insecurity, and it's not unfounded at all. I mean, previously at the BET Awards, he was expressing sentiments about being left out.
Understand legally kids can be on carpet, but icons can bring their kids on carpet. So it's one or the other. It's icons got enough status to bring their kids on the carpet, or legally no kids be on the carpet? Because if there's no kids being on the carpet, it should be no kids on the carpet. Icons or not. And I'm not being rude. I'm just like, just be honest with me. If you just be honest, keep it a buck, I respect it. Tylil James, you're not Alicia Keys, you're not Mariah Carey, you're not that big of a person to bring your niece on the carpet. And I just say I respect it, and I just bring her to the show.
But it seems like you've already clocked the thing. Guys don't know you like that, G. In terms of this BET thing, clearly people don't know you enough to give you that leeway. But I feel like he wants them to just say it outright. You know what I'm saying? We don't know you like that for you to be bringing your kids. You're not, like he said, you're not Alicia Keys, you're not Jay-Z, you're not Kai Cenat. You know what I'm saying? But he wants someone to tell him, like, straight away, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just realize that that's what it is. People don't know you like that for you to get the same treatment as them.
But it's like, you don't got to try to run me around because nobody want to come up as if it's like favoritism, but it is what it is. I respect it. I know I'm just well known. I'm not like this A-list celebrity, but it's like, just be honest with me.
I know his feelings were hurt here. Being denied despite being a celebrity because he's not a big enough celebrity was probably a hit to the ego, especially after he wanted to do something nice for his niece. That shit is mad depressing. I'm not even privy into all of Tylil's lore, but from what I can see, to him it probably feels like an uphill battle. So the fall off comments probably pressed that insecurity button. So what I'm saying is that I don't think this whole thing was the correct way to go about it. Tylil already said that seeing his views go down made him feel some way, but you don't gotta be open about that, my nigga. Just put on a poker face, because now it feels like the insecurity is likely the reason for the beefathon. That's why I made the video. This nigga's trying to cook up 30 days of nonstop beefing because of how he feels about his views. That's pretty sad to me.
I will say, most of my points that I would have mentioned, DH has mentioned them, so I feel like the points have been hopefully the points have gone across to you guys and you guys understand what DH and what I'm trying to say here as well. I mean, bro, for Tylil to be where he is right now, If I'm looking from where I am, from my perspective, right, where he is where 98, 99% of people will never get to. Like 99% of people will never get to where Tylil is right now. And obviously, there's a hierarchy to the whole streaming thing. But the fact that he made it to where he is, regardless of if he got help or not, is already a blessing. You look at that and you feel like, okay, bless God, I'm here. If you believe you deserve more, work for it. You know what I'm saying? If you believe you deserve more, you're already, to be fair, he's already putting in the work. Just keep going. Eventually, you will get more if you truly believe it, that you deserve more. But the way that he's going about it, like, it's not like he thinks he deserves it. It's more of like he's desperate for it. He needs it. And, that desperation is really seeping through. And people are now looking at him and they're thinking, this guy's really desperate for attention. To the point where he's supposed to be a sincere guy, right? A guy that you respect. Now people are looking at him like, this guy's out here really trying to go out of his way to have a whole month of beefing just in the hopes that his streaming views will go up, his subs will go up. And unfortunately, or should I say fortunately, that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? Now people seeing Tylil's desperation and the way he's acting may may negatively affect his streaming career. Yeah, yeah, no, it's bad. I don't think I have anything else to add on, so I'll end it here, man. I'll edit this and I'm off sleep, man.